YouTube, what's good, man? Today we have Summer Anime 2025 in a nutshell by Gigguk. As y'all know, like I said, we're gonna be bringing more non-episode reactions. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna start getting a little bit out of that same box. But with that being stated, there's a few shows that I know I missed out on that will be coming on this channel. One of the main ones I want to talk about is Takopi, whatever, Original Sin. That's gonna probably be the next new anime, and then we still gonna finish To Be Hero X and things like that, bro. We still gonna pick everything back up. I just got back from a family vacation, so without further ado, I got the best
anime. What the hell, man?
Anime.
Of course, during one of the most busy periods of my life, one of the most stacked seasons in years. I mean, just look at all these shows. Normally, I try to blast through the sequels as quickly as possible, but it's kind of hard this time because, like, half of this chart is high-profile sequels. Obviously, we've got the continuations of shows that didn't finish long ago. Dan Kaiji number 8, Sakamoto
I actually
Days,
haven't watched.
Dress Up Darling is back with the best girl in.
I haven't. Let's see.
Kaiji number 8.
Kaiji number 8. I haven't watched.
Sakamoto Days.
But Sakamoto Days, y'all, listen. When I say peak, bruh, this is one of my favorite new gen, hands down. Like, it's not even a
Dress Up
question.
Darling is back with the best girl in anime. That sentence was made with absolute
Dress
zero
Up Darling.
bias. I don't know how they did it, but it looks like Cloverworks have upped the quality on it in the general animation of the season, and considering how much love they put into certain scenes in season 1, this could be shaping up to become the Sistine Chapel of Gooning, along with the Sistine Chapel of Vibes. And Gooning,
Hey,
the Bunny Girl Senpai characters are in freaking university now. God, I've been asking forever for more anime characters to get older than high school age, and now I've waited so long, these characters have actually grown up beyond high school age. Unlike the characters in Grand Blue, they're about as mature as I remember them. After 15 years, Panty and
I thought I heard some crazy
back
shit
as
about
unhinged
Grand
and
Blue, bro.
insane as ever. Now, for those of you that weren't around at the time, this ended on one of the biggest cliffhangers in anime
Bro said
ending history.
2010
And left
AD.
fans as confused as they were shocked. 15 years, we wondered, what the hell was that plot twist? Where the hell did that come from? I was lucky enough to attend the premiere of the first episode and meet the team, and on stage, the legendary director,
That's
Hiroyuki
people
himself
behind
said,
it?
Yeah, I didn't really put much thought into the original ending.
I did not think this is who was gonna show, who was gonna be behind the show.
Yeah, I didn't really put much.
But I didn't have a face in it. I didn't have a look in mine at the same time.
Bruh. The vending machine isekai got a sequel? Who the hell is funding this?
Where,
And
bro,
the
exactly.
Showboy isekai was
No, chat. Let's talk. We're gonna skip over that, bro. Let's talk about how vending machine anime, bro, in the big 25, bro.
Actually, don't answer that question. Then we got the sequel films to two of the most popular anime IPs of modern times.
Oh, so they dropped the Reese arc
and Chainsaw Man. Some of the most highly anticipated, high-profile films. Right
Oh,
next to
yeah.
what is this? Ban, the boundary of.
Oh, wait,
adulthood?
that actually dropped?
Wait, another isekai. Who's
I look, you can react to that Chainsaw Man movie. Y'all may react to that. Let me know. I thought that bitch on Patreon full version and then YouTube I do short version.
I'm making an anime short film. It's a real.
Hold on, wait, yeah. Let's talk about that and let's talk about the fact he making his own. So yeah, if y'all want me to react to the Reese arc movie, let me know.
Pretty sure that's not even a real
I
name.
don't know if any of y'all even tapped into Chainsaw Man.
If you haven't heard, I'm making an anime short film. It's a real anime. See, it's on my anime list. That means it's anime, guys. For anyone in Japan, I'm premiering it on the 24th of August at the Ikebukuro Grand Cinema Sunshine. Last few tickets are available at the link on the screen or in the description.
That's tough,
but
bro.
I am also putting it out for free on YouTube next month on this channel. So keep an eye out for that when the date is finalized. Speaking from the heart of it, though, this project has been a dream come true, and I hope that I've made something that even just a few of you can appreciate. This is a passion project completely funded by me.
You know, we react to this, chat.
So many talented people that I've met in my journey on YouTube.
We're gonna react to this.
It might not be the most high-profile or big-budget anime this summer, but I can proudly say that at least it'll be the only.
Hopefully, I can't hear them outside,
that
bro.
will be showing off the fantastic work of my close mate Kevin Penn. Oh god damn it! Rising of the Shield Hero.
I thought that was a cue for the music, bro. Rising and shit here all open is to check it out on my channel, man. They got a raccoon anime? No, bro. No way.
This is what we need to start the season off with. If you're like me and you're still suffering PTSD from the existence of Inukai's dog, this is the eye bleach that the therapist ordered. No more gooning, no more thirsting over small animals, just a warm, cozy show about a woman and her adopted...
Persona soundtrack is so lovely, y'all. Y'all know you
adopted,
Yep, it's pretty fucked
This
up.
looks like a raccoon.
God damn, after that, I feel something arising. And I think it's AFK Arena's newest collaboration with Solo Leveling. Today, for event in Leveling keeps auto armors and really
I'm not mad at the hustle, chat.
Be operation with live. Even though it's my job to keep up with what's going on in the world of anime,
I'm
sometimes
not mad
I
at
get a
chat.
reminder of just how completely out of touch I am with the adjacent manga community, because prior to now, I had not heard of the fragrant flower blooms with dignity, despite it being one of the highest ranked new manga of recent times. It's a new high-profile romance anime. It's comfy. It's sweet. It's
Bro, chat, is it just me or I never really got into romance animes, bro? Like, I feel like I was talking to my homie about this. I was like, bro, I really have never really been into romance animes. Now I sit here and think about it. But not that I'm against it, more that I just never really watched any and got into it. But I also was gonna say, what was he talking about? Nah, I'm forgetting some chat. I lost my whole train of thought. He said something that got me thinking.
Dignity, despite it being one of the highest ranked new manga of recent times. It's a new high-profile romance
I'll think
anime.
about it later.
It's comfy. It's sweet. It's about a delinquent boy and a smart girl from rival schools falling for each other, Romeo and Juliet style, in a premise we've seen all throughout history. Now, real talk. I've gone on record saying that these modern high school romance comfort anime aren't generally my thing anymore. I finished Blue Box thinking that it just started to cook. Even my gold standard for the genre, The Dangers in My Heart, took until season 2 for me to fully appreciate it. Which is to tell
That's
you guys
usually how
that
it
despite
takes.
the critical
That's how long
acclaim,
it takes for some
even
shows.
I was surprised at how fast this show hooked me.
Simpsons
Sometimes there is no secret formula. Sometimes it's just about telling a story and telling it really well with characters you want to root for. There's a soul to these characters. I can immediately
Chat, should I check
feel
out my
with
first
the way
romance
they
anime?
react
Let
to
me know.
situations, the dignified way they treat each other. They aren't just...
Oh, that's what I was gonna say. If there's any of these shows in this like list, or just in general from this season or seasonal that you guys really like or think it would be fire to react to on stream or anything, period, let me know in the comment section below.
And this
I'm looking
is
about
just a
starting
sweet
to animes
story
on
that
stream,
warms
bro.
the soul. Add to this
Just to give us something to
some
do.
close to movie level productions, and I can understand why this had so much hype going into it. It remains to be seen if this can top my experience with The Dangers in My Heart, but at least for this season, there is no other romance anime that is even gonna come close.
Rent a girlfriend, bro. Like I said, bro, these type of titles I avoid. I'm gonna be honest,
The
game.
world's about to witness the birth of the LeBron of cucks. Or what's that? You're more of a shonen trash kind of guy? Well, boy,
Hey.
do I have the show for you.
Got your clue.
Farming trust. Okay, you want
Look, you
peak
need to
aura?
pick that
Well,
up.
here you go.
Clevitus.
This guy is peak aura.
Damn. If any of these shows are worth the watch, let me
I meant
know.
like Aura from Freerun. Cleaver Tez. Now, this was a show that got on my radar because it's a fantasy anime with a name that isn't a full-blown paragraph. This series tells you
Yeah.
from the get-go that it is absolutely pulling no punches. This is a gritty, dark fantasy through and through that doesn't just skip over its world building because it doesn't assume you've seen a million copy-paste fantasy anime before, with production values that aren't to be scoffed at. Out of all the fantasy anime, this one surprised me the most, so I'm putting it down as the dark horse this season. What else we got in
okay.
the world of isekai and fantasy?
I keep that in mind.
Reincarnated as a waterbender. Let's see what he can do. I'm sorry, I swear I can usually last longer than this. There's another socially awkward anime girl who's so shy she figured out Chantless casting and became one of the most powerful mages in the world. I have to try my hardest to not call this Watchy the Witch, but with the amount of socially awkward female protagonists nowadays, it's kind of just a given because that's right. All roads lead to her, baby. We got another guy kicked out of his party, so what does any man do when that happens in a fantasy world? That's right. Buy a slave and open up a restaurant. What
Hey,
is this?
chill the fuck
Delicious
out.
out of dungeon?
Only
Chocolate
an anime
from
would
another
that be.
world? Fucking right.
Only an anime would that be a train of thought. Yeah, bro. I'm about to go purchase a slave and start a restaurant. Well, actually, that's not true, is it? I guess that was contradictory. Only an okay, Gigguk can only say that sense about anime. If he said that about anything else, it would literally be like an issue. But like with anime, bro, especially the fantasy dungeon type of animes, bro, it remind me of like they always be finding this slave girl and then like magically get strong. I mean, even with the guy on the screen right here, I mean, that's almost the same thing because yeah, like she was a slave, so I mean, that's not even necessarily a bad thing, bro. Because usually the guys that do get them, like the main protagonist is not a bad person, so they usually be cool. It's just like they do be slave girls, but they be like giving them a better life and stuff. And like, here you go. They be like, here you go. I know you haven't ate in like 3 years. Like, yeah, well, damn.
Right.
Like,
I'm just not sure I'm the target demographic.
What?
I'm immediately interested. There's another kingdom building isekai.
Type of shit
I know
they
there
got
are
going
jokes
on,
about
chat.
some anime feeling like a Civ isekai, but it looks like we've just cut the bullshit now because the main character literally gets transported into a game of civilization. Oh, hey, this isn't an isekai.
Damn.
An isekai. If Gachiakuta wasn't enough to get your shonen fix, we got Token Anki. And, well, if the former felt like what Soul Eater was for modern shonen, this shit feels like Blue Exorcist coded all the way, except we've got a power system around bloodbending. Now, we've seen America's take on bloodbending plenty of times before, so I wonder how the Japanese are going to do it.
Yeah, like insane. Like, what do you mean, blood?
Right? Lord of Mysteries. It seems like nowadays there's at least one Chinese animation that seems to be sneaking on these lists, and this season, it's this one. This is a highly anticipated adaptation of one of the most beloved and acclaimed web novels to come out of there, and guys, it's an isekai. But we're not isekaiing ourselves to the typical fantasy world. China has decided to isekai us to England? You fucking what? The production is up there as some of the best you can find this summer, and that's saying a lot with some of the other shows coming out.
I look, you react to one episode of this and didn't even drop
coming
it.
into this completely blind, they seem to be blasting through this. This is a high concept, dense story with what feels like a bloody rich world, and the beginning throws you right at the deep end and expects you to keep up. It felt a little bit overwhelming. Hopefully things get a bit easier to follow the further this gets long, but this is one I'm definitely going to be keeping an eye on. Oh hey, another anime about some girls making friends.
A few moments later.
That was quick.
Gay girls, isn't it? This season, we got another show that asks, can a girl
Off the
friendship
rooftop,
survive?
though.
Probably not.
Damn.
Awkward and lonely pink-haired girl goes to a new school and tries to
What anime was that clip
to
from,
make
bro?
new friends, and in the process, unintentionally gets herself a harem of hot girls thirsting over her, even though all she wanted to do was just make some. Wait a minute. This is just bocce she locked in. Quick shout out to friend of Trash Taste Sally Amaki, who landed her first lead role playing a British girl in Japan. Fun fact, she actually hit up Connor to give her a bit of coaching on how to do a British accent for this role. Let's see what Connor's been teaching her.
An arcade? Are you going to escort me then?
Just a bit of banter.
Hey, corporate wants you to make one of those TikTok dance routines for the opening. We need this to go viral. But, sir, I have no experience choreographing TikTok dance. Just shut up and do it anyway. Maybe make them do something with their hands or something. That's it? That's what you came up with? Can't you make it more interesting? Alright, good job. You know that old friend you can go to without seeing, and one day you meet up and it's like not a single day has passed?
Maybe that'd be the actual conversation behind the scenes.
Yeah, that's Kyoto Animation every single time. Carrying on the soul of Nichijou, implanting chaos into the mundane with that impossibly high bar of Kyoto Animation quality comes City, the animation. And god, this shit is just crack for my eyes. I love everything about the way it looks. The colors,
it's like really
energy,
refreshing.
the art style. I just want to serve this aesthetic up in a plate and just... Maybe I shouldn't have written that paragraph when I'm about to have lunch. Okay, what's next?
The fuck? Okay, y'all can't. Bro, can we have a warning before we start doing shit like this, chat?
Stephen King, a decorated master of horror, once said, there are 3 types of terror. The gross out, the sight of a severed head tumbling down a flight of stairs. The horror, the unnatural, spiders the size of bears, the dead waking up and walking around. And the last and worst one, terror, when you come home and notice everything you own has been taken away and replaced by an exact substitute.
お前、やっぱ、惹かれちゃうやろ。
I might check this show out. Holy shit.
Horror and anime is historically 2 things that don't always work well together.
Thanks.
We might just have the strongest candidate in a very long time.
The summer Hikaru died?
Long time. In fact, I can't even remember the last time I was so excited for a new horror anime and hyped it up, because actually, you know what, I've never done that before. Because if there's one type of horror I could actually see working in anime form, it's this one. It's not.
I believe it was like 2022, maybe, but it was an anime called Summertime Render. That was like one of the few kind of more recent mystery / horror-esque anime I watched, and it was cool. You know, it had its things, but it was cool. You feel me?
You or tries to make you squeamish. It's the unsettling type, the one that slowly seeps in, chills you to the core, and follows.
It's like
you
I don't know
wherever
what to
you
react
go.
to on my channel, so hopefully you guys are like,
never letting you get away
got
from
series
this
y'all want to
constant
see.
feeling of unease. You're side by side with an eldritch horror, unsure where it's going to lead you. It's pure Lovecraft. If Lovecraft was written in Pride Month. And the production values. Man, Cygames Pictures proving once again that they are one of the most exciting new studios out there. And I don't know who the director of this is, but this is some top tier directing and building up suspense and tension. They must have done some pretty damn good work in the past. Ah, I see. He is no stranger to eldritch horrors and anime. After that show though, I feel like we can do with a little pick-me-up. But this looks like a cute little show. I wonder what... Oh my god!
And you don't seem to understand.
You know you're in for a ride when a show hits you with not one, but two separate content warnings right from the get-go. And honestly, maybe they didn't warn me hard enough because you won't find a show harder to sit through this season than Takopi's original series.
Don't ruin it for me, bro.
Faint of heart, and I'm not saying that as clickbait or as a challenge. Normally on YouTube there are
That's
some
what's
anime
next,
where I
bro.
have to be careful about what I show because some of the content is about to make the UK government check your ID. But this is one of the few examples where if I show you everything, YouTube is about to restrict it for an entirely different reason. This show is heavy, depicting some of the worst experiences a child can go through in a completely unfiltered lens. It'll hit you with a soul-crushing scene you find hard to stomach and just hold on it.
I don't want to hear more.
Keep watching. Keep somehow pressing on.
It's only 6 episodes.
You've got nothing left you can say except for just, man. It's the kind of series
Hey,
where
the
you
horse
have to switch
meme.
off the TV and go outside to remind yourself that the world isn't as awful as what you just watched, which may leave some of you wondering why I would even recommend people watch this, and that's because it might not make you feel good, but what it will make you feel is going to be incredibly powerful. This is the kind of media that only comes along once in a blue moon. So yeah, give this one a watch if you want to support your local therapist. In Shoujo Land, we've got the popular, good-looking guy from class falling for the plain, old-looking, ugly girl. We've seen this one before, but interestingly, the English title of this is April Showers Bring May Flowers, which is nice. It sounds poetic. Then I had to double-take reading of the Japanese title, which I believe approximately translates to, "Hey, a bouquet for this ugly hoe!" Yo, Japan, chill. She's not even that ugly. Like, I'm pretty sure there are worse examples. Holy shit, they actually did it. Lore accurate Mushoku Tensei. It's official. Ugly bastards have escaped your favorite dojins and are now invading your isekai. This is the true power
Jobless reincarnation up there, chat. Okay.
Introducing the vanguard of virginity, the CEO of abstinence. Bro has been looksminning since the day he was born. Sung Jin-woo may be the king of aura farming, but he hasn't met the gods of odor farming. At first, I thought this was just propaganda for the ugly bastard apologists, and then I realized with the recent trend of fantasy shows changing up the protagonist formula to more accurately represent what the audience have grown into, this is just the final form of the genre. Finally, the representation we were waiting for. No, the representation that we need. Motherfucker is so powerful, he can't even die. He just gets banished to the shower realm. Cute girls do bowling now?
Wow.
I mean, seems pretty decent. It's a form that we've seen before, so you know what to expect when it comes to these kinds of things. Wait, what the fuck? What the fuck? What is this? What the hell is going on? Why are they in feudal Japan? Why are they on an active battlefield? Oh god, they're using their bowling skills to survive in a nation war-torn area. I can't. This is the stupidest thing I've seen all year. Girls' high school bowling club gets isekai to feudal Japan? Who the hell thought of this idea?
How does she get fun in chat?
More cute girls. I wonder what they're doing this time.
今度ガーネットを取りに行こうかと思ってるんだが。
Oh, come on! Finally, we got an anime about rocks.
Minerals.
And what better way to do that than some adorable anime girls collecting and finding rocks?
Minerals.
And look, I have no personal interest in rocks.
Minerals.
but this show is goddamn beautiful. Coming from Studio Bind, it looks like once again they're moving outside of just the confines of adapting Mushoku Tensei, and they said, screw it, I want to make a show about rocks.
Minerals.
And
Bro,
damn,
just
they're not putting all their effort
Mushoku
into this.
Tensei, just
the
bring more of that,
backgrounds,
bro.
The animation.
Actually, they do have a
the
new season
character
coming out.
designs. Are we sure this ain't a baking show? Because that is some premium cake right there. Look, I might just be interested in rocks.
Jesus, Maria.
No, because I gotta say, that's one attractive miner. You know what? Never mind. Huh? Who's messaging me? Nothing. Let's just move on. I was just saying that this person looks pretty. You know, she looks pretty. She likes rocks. She's a mine.
The R sound is both a consonant and a
To open, relax your mouth and lips apart. Push and lift.
Lady who likes to mine rocks, also known as an M-I-N-E-R miner. Oh god, that's not what I meant. Hey guys, hope you enjoyed that video. Thank you very much this month too.
Yeah, bro, to copy his original Sensei, like my next watch on this channel. Like I said, I'm also gonna be knocking out like all the other stuff from I believe spring that I had going on, but I want to definitely get into more seasonals and like I said, things that people are actually interested in watching. Whether it's on the channel or not, I definitely want to check out the summer Hikaru died too, because that right there, hey, when that little clip he put in there, that definitely was enough to get my attention. So I'm one of those guys, I'm open to a lot of different stuff. I just got to see it and feel it out and see how it's rocking for myself. But with that being said, man, my name is Shaun. Welcome to the Don Crew if you're new. I apologize for being gone, y'all. I've been AFK, but I got so much content coming for y'all, and I have an explanation video, so just look out for that, and I'll see y'all next one. Peace.